I hope you'll remember the taste forever.
Okay, so I've been losing hours of sleep for months now, thinking about how this one skin from this one gacha game is secretly so dark and nobody realizes it for some reason, and I need to tell somebody, so here goes. Meet Eyjafjalla, a geologist who conducts academic research for Rhodes Island Pharmaceuticals. Why does the drug company need a geologist? Basically, poison rocks. Lots of them. Enough to usher the world into a dystopian age. And being somebody whose life goal is to unlock the mystery of said rocks, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she's contracted the fatal illness associated with them. A fatal illness with no known cure. And as the game's overarching story progresses, her sickness only becomes more severe and outwardly noticeable. Poor eyesight and even complete loss of hearing become common occurrences. She's even alluded herself that she's in the final days of her life. But despite her dwindling energy and physical wellness, her determination would not wane even for a second. There has never been a clear indication to this day to whether or not she's still alive, and as she hasn't appeared in any canon content since, there's no way to know for sure. But here's the thing. Eyjafjalla is dead, and this skin is the game's subtle way of breaking that news to us. A picnic before a long trip is derived from the Epoch line, which is known for featuring casual, custom-tailored outfits. But generally there's also a focus on capturing canonically accurate looks that the characters have taken on at some point, and if applicable, the splash art depicts a significant instance in which they wore it. But the theme of this skin is that she's in a dream. The dress isn't real, nor is the scenario. And while the descriptions for the Epoch line boast a focus on describing outfit origins, this is the only one in a lineup of 89 total that has absolutely no details about where it came from. I checked. Instead, it describes a dream sequence where Eyjafjalla and the protagonist get shrunken down and transported into some sort of Candyland. Also unlike any other skin in the line, it's specifically quoted in her own perspective. But of course, there is a canon event that this skin reflects. Dancing when she's long since been too weak to. Taking the wool out of her ears so she can hear again. Singing a lullaby, getting wispier and wispier as she goes. And finally, well, I'll let this line speak for itself.
Do you like this cake, Professor? It's not just a regular cake. The base is made of love and dedication. The cream is distilled from our adventures. Various emotions are sprinkled as a finishing touch. And I've placed it in a box made of memories. It took me a long time to learn to bake a cake like this, Professor.